Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are celebrating Easter today, happy Easter to you. And I wanted to jump on here today because I woke up this morning feeling a very powerful shift that has taken place, and I wanted to come on here and share it with you, and I was actually called to do so by Spirit as well. So on April 4th, there was a portal, and if you haven't seen my collective reading for April, I will link it above for you to watch because it will help you understand the April energy and what we're going to be walking through as a humanity. So on April 4th, there was a portal that opened up. This portal presented an opportunity for you to continue down the path of 3D or to tap into the portal of 5D New Earth energy. And the shift happened last night. I felt a really powerful energy shift take place. This morning when I woke up, I felt completely in a new energy. And I feel that a lot of you, if you are watching this, have made that shift as well into this 5D New Earth energy. Some of you have been, shifting in between 3D and 5D, but this shift that I feel has taken place since the 4th of April up until present time now of you watching this, the shift, it was like we went to another level vibrationally. We shifted a big timeline, and we are now on a different timeline trajectory for humanity that is a higher vibrational timeline. So what does that mean? We're going to dive into the cards. I've asked Yeshua, Jesus, to come through and Metatron to come through to assist with this reading because Yeshua, today is Easter, so that means resurrection, and this is not a religious reading at all, but he is one of my guides, so as well as Metatron, so I've asked them to come through and assist with what this shift means specifically and what that's going to look like for us. And in the shower this morning, Metatron gave me a download of what it kind of means. So I'm going to start with that, and then we're going to get into the cards. So you may be noticing that the energy is different for you as you're watching this, like you just feel different, but in a good way. And we are walking out of old cycles. So we're ending old cycles, and these are like 10-year cycles. So he was showing me 10-year patches in life. So today, look back 10 years ago. Where were you? What was going on with your relationships? What was going on with your career? What was going on with friends, family? What was going on with your health? And then see how that 10 years ago compares to the present time of where you're at vibrationally with your relationships, your health, your career, and all of that. And then go back another 10 years. So go back to 2013, and then go back 10 years from that. So that would be what, 2001? Or is that 2002? 2003? 2003, I can't do math. Okay, so it'd be 2003, 2013, and then 2023. So look at those three markers to see how they line up with where you're at. And you may be noticing that in 2003 and 2013, you were playing out similar cycle patterns, like you may have been dealing with the same type of relationship issues, the same type of career issues, the same type of financial issues, the same type of friends issues, family issues, health issues. So look and see, because we're coming out of that paradigm. We're coming and we've shifted. It's like they're showing me the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. So we've shifted into a new cycle, a new timeline, where we're on a new path and we're breaking away from those old cycles that kept trying to loop us into this repetitive, like every 10 years you go through the same thing. So for those of you who are watching this, I do feel that you have shifted this timeline with me and are feeling this shift energetically. So you may be feeling a little bit tired today. You may be feeling a little bit kind of all over the place energetically, like kind of in a fog. And Metatron is showing me where it's kind of, if you've ever flown across country, it's kind of like jet lag. When you come out of a different time zone and you're going into a new time zone, and it could be like night and day difference, like if you're coming from America and going to Europe or vice versa, you're going to take some time, your body's going to take some time to oscillate and shift to acclimate to that new energy physically, because now you're in a new energy physically from where you were. And that can be hard on the body, as well as, you know, going up into the air, you're at that high elevation and then coming down. So he's showing me that that's kind of what we did. Like, we came up really high and now we've shifted into a higher vibration. So now we have to let our body adjust, we have to let our energy adjust, and we have to acclimate and give ourselves time to acclimate to this new energy. So with that being said, let's get into the cards. And I've already protected this space prior to coming in here. Oh, Yeshua wants me to really quick mention with Easter, with the rebirth, the resurrection kind of energy, it's like humanity has reset. If you are on this timeline with me, this new timeline, you have reset. You've hit the reset button, and now it's like the slate is clean. You can rise again. You can have a rebirth moment, so to speak, where you are now able to look at your life and move into a new timeline, this new timeline with a whole new energy, a rebirthed energy is what he's saying, because, you know, today is Easter, so that symbolism of the resurrection, rebirth, all of that is playing a huge role with this energy shift, this timeline shift. Because that 4-4 portal, kind of, if you walked through that 4-4 portal and you may not have even been consciously knowing that you did it, you may have been at a higher level spiritually, you know, subconsciously knowing that you wanted to walk through this portal, and you did it. And your confirmation of you walking through it is that you're watching this video, firstly, and secondly, that you are feeling the energy shift. And it may not be bad, it may not be good, it just may be neutral. You may be feeling in a neutral space, and that is because you're still acclimating to the energy. And it's going to take time for you. It's going to take time, you know, there is no set time for how long it's going to take, but what Yeshua is saying is that he's showing me like school. This is Earth School. We come here, we incarnate for Earth School. I may not even need the cards for this reading. They're just dropping downloads like crazy. So he's saying this is Earth School. We incarnate here to learn, to grow, to progress spiritually, and to learn certain karmic lessons, to clear certain karmas from past lives. And what he's showing me is that every single person on this planet has incarnated at a certain level within their spiritual journey, and they will leave at a different level within their spiritual journey. So just like in America, we call it grades. So you start in kindergarten or daycare, then you graduate into first grade, second grade, third grade, all the way up to 12th grade, and then you graduate into college if you so, or university if you so choose to. And, you know, with each grade comes different tests, different knowledge, different wisdom, different challenges. So just because you are at a higher level of grade in education doesn't make you better than the ones below you, and it doesn't make you less than the ones above you. You're just at a certain level of understanding, but you know that your goal is to keep progressing, growing, learning, rising, and you know, overcoming, you know, learning those tests, passing those tests, learning that knowledge, gaining that wisdom, and continuing to level up, so to speak. So he's saying that don't judge another person, because he's bringing up Judgment Day, which we are in the midst of, quote unquote, Judgment Day, where we no longer judge ourselves or each other in the way that we used to, and we have compassion and love and understanding for how each person is at a different grade or level spiritually in life. And so how can you judge a first grader for not understanding or comprehending the lessons that a sixth grader walks through, or a 12th grader walks through, or someone in university walks through? You can't, because they don't have the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom. They haven't gone through the tests, you know, in their education yet to understand the level of a 12th grader or a sixth grader. And, you know, so he's saying that we're all kind of on this journey individually. And what happens at the individual or the micro level individually, the tests, the challenges that you overcome, working on yourself, purging, healing, growing, releasing, and then graduating to the next level spiritually, we continue to do that throughout our life. And when we help ourselves by purging and clearing and working on ourselves and gaining the knowledge and wisdom from life and passing these tests and lessons in life, we up level, and then our energy is able to be passed out there into the collective for the macro now can, or the collective level, can now benefit from the individual's progressive growth, knowledge, wisdom, and all of that. So just me here doing this video, this is an individual micro level, but me coming on here and doing a video, I'm now helping the collective by passing this knowledge, this wisdom, this energy out into the collective. You take in this energy and you do the same through your vibration, your frequency, emanating that out of hope, new beginnings, love, compassion, all of that. All right. What do we need to know with this shift? Let's start there. What do we need to know with this? Oh, you know what? Okay, I jumped the gun. They're saying start with an oracle card. I got so excited. Okay. What do we need to know? Okay, Yeshua is coming through and saying forgiveness is super important right now, you guys, because if you cannot forgive, you cannot move into the next level. You have to first forgive yourself for walking through certain situations that maybe you knew were not right for you, but you did it anyway, or eating certain foods that weren't right for you, or treating your body a certain way that wasn't right for you, accepting a job that you knew wasn't right for you. So anything that you have chosen or walked through and you kind of look back and go, you know what, I actually knew better. He's saying to forgive yourself for that. Don't wallow in the misery of I shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. Overcome that by shifting it to a positive of, you know what, I learned a lot from that situation. I have gratitude and thanks for the lessons I learned. I have gratitude and thanks for the people that helped me understand these valuable lessons, helped me understand my self-worth, helped me get back into alignment with my self-worth so that I can embody and embrace self-love and then shift my life accordingly so that I can live a better life and a healthier life, you know? All right, what do we need to know with this shift? It's like my channeling abilities are like on point today. Like I don't even know how to explain it. They're also showing me that a lot of you are going to start noticing come the as my throat closes, come the end of February. Oh my gosh, February. Wow. April. I'm still airy-fairy, you guys. I'm like very high vibrational today. I'm like in the clouds. So I'm trying to ground myself as much as I can for this video. They're showing me come the end of April, you're going to notice new gifts, whether that's new talents, new things that just come to you and you just realize like, wow, I never realized how good I am at writing. So that's a new gift. I never realized I was really good at painting. That's a new gift. And these are gifts that you've acquired from other lifetimes that you're now vibrationally tapping into and you're pulling it down and anchoring it into this physical realm. I have recently noticed in the past 2 months, and it's gotten stronger daily, where I can see the light body on people and myself and on objects, the light emanating like rays of the sunlight in certain lighting especially. It comes, I can see it right now. It's coming like out to here and it's like certain rays of light. So our light body is being activated. Our crystalline body is being, completed, and our body is shifting at a not only vibrational level, but a physical level. We are shifting into a more crystalline body, and with that comes new gifts, new talents, and all of that. And you may not understand what these gifts are. Like, I'm still trying to understand, like, okay, so that's a really cool gift, but what do I do with it? And Yeshua is saying it's not about what do I do with it. It's about, wow, thank you. Okay, I accept this. I'm grateful for this. And now I'm ready for what's to come next. Not trying to be so logical because that blocks further. When you try to get into the logical mind, rather than just going with the flow and just having gratitude and not trying to put everything in a box and understanding it, things just come in a lot easier and we don't block it. We don't block the new things that want to come in, because we don't need to always understand everything. Do we need to understand why the sky is blue, or can we just appreciate it? Keeping up, immense effort, advance. So we have, as a humanity, as a collective, we have advanced a lot since the start of this pandemic. Look back at where humanity was in 2020, and you may think that humanity was way better off back then, but Yeshua and Metatron are like, oh no, if you could see it at a vibrational level and how far you guys have shifted and come, you would not recognize humanity from, 2019 up until present day. Your vibration on the planet has shifted so much, is what they're saying, in a good way, and with that comes okay, so Yeshua is showing me a wound, and when a wound is healing, when you know that the healing is taking place, it may have different stages of being like really grotesque and like pussy and just really disgusting and bleeding and all of these things. And you're like, whoa, that looks really, really awful. That looks really chaotic. That looks just like, how is that going to get better? But you have the trust that the body knows what it's doing, and you have the trust of your angels and your guides knowing that you're going to be guided to healing that wound, whether it be through certain doctors, through certain medicines, whatever, guidance you get to heal that wound. So you have the faith first and foremost, which is the first step. The hope, the faith, knowing, trusting, believing that this wound is going to heal. That's first. Secondly, then you're guided to where to go to get certain treatments, certain medicines. And so that's the process we're going through right now, is we're looking at like, oh God, it's really disgusting. It's really chaotic. We're seeing the pus in that stage of the wound of humanity, of the collective. But we're slowly shifting into the stage where it starts to crust over, and now it's just a scab. And then the scab is going to peel away, and then the new fresh skin will appear, So we're kind of in that stage of coming out of the pussy, gross, bloody, infected, now getting into the scabbed over part. And some of us on our journey are reaching the new skin or the new earth energy. That's a really weird analogy, but I'm doing the best I can to relay the energy that's coming through. So he's saying to not judge the wound. Don't look at it and be like, wow, you're so gross, you're so ugly, like, why aren't you healing quick enough? It's about, okay, I see you, I appreciate you, I understand that I, have this wound for a reason. There were certain things I did or didn't do, and that's what accumulated this wound. And as a whole collective, we are all responsible for the energy taking place, is what Yeshua is saying. So we can't look and blame and point and shame, because we all vibrationally emanate our energy, which creates the collective world. Yes, there are controllers. Yes, there are people in power. Yes, all of that is true. But if we continuously focus on the wound, focus on the blood, focus on the pus, focus on the infection, how can we vibrationally shift into the new skin era of the healing process if we are only focused on, wow, this is dark, wow, this is disgusting, wow, this is painful, wow, this is this, that? You have to shift away from that and see in your mind the healed skin, see in your mind the new skin, so to speak. I'm again using the healing analogy. I'm staying with that on the body, because I think that's what they're saying is going to help people understand this message the best. So it's not about judging the darkness on the planet right now. It's about understanding there's a healing, a deep healing taking place. There was surgery that had to happen to cut out certain parts in certain wounds in certain cancerous areas. That surgery has taken place from 2020 up until last year. Now we're in the healing process of like, okay, we've taken out certain things that need to be taken out. Yeah, there may still be some infection here and there that needs to be treated, but overall, we've done the dirty work of really getting in there and, taking out the intruders, so to speak. But now, you come out of surgery, you still have to heal, you still have to look for infection, make sure that you don't have a situation that, reverts you backwards. And so it's all about, You know, they're bringing up Dr. Joe Dispenza right now and how he has really helped humanity understand how to visualize the outcome first. Visualize the outcome of what you want and then move backwards from that. You know, like visualize the body healing. Visualize how the body looks when it's healed. Visualize your world and how it looks when it's healed. Your individual life as well as the collective world. Don't focus on how is this going to happen. Have faith, have trust, put the call out and be like, okay, this is the vision I have. This is the reality I want. Show me guides, show me angels, show me higher self. How does that work? Show me the steps to get to that vision. All you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Okay. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Exactly. You will make it through this. No matter what you're going through, no matter the chaos, no matter the pain, you are healing as well as the collective. We will get through this. We have to ask for help when we need it, though. We can't be prideful. Now is not the time to be prideful. So if you need help with your mental health, seek it out. If you need help with your physical health, seek it out. If you need help financially, seek out those in your life that could assist with that, or ask the guides to show you a company or loans out there that you could partake in to help you move ahead, you know. Or if you're looking for a job, ask them to bring forth the job that's right for you, that's vibrationally in alignment with your new energy as you've shifted right now. And that's the other thing they're saying is that, you know, with these old cycles that we're in this paradigm shift that we've walked through, these old cycles, these 10-year cycles are going away if we so choose to look at it and focus on the end result rather than only staying focused in the past and what's wrong and what hasn't gone right. You're going to be seeing new energies come through to help you, new ideas to come through to help you to look at things differently, to view your life differently, so you have that light bulb go off of being like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that was possible. Look at this. I have a way out. I have a light at the end of the tunnel. I have a way out of this dark situation that I'm going through. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Exactly. Who do you want to become? Who do you want to be in this new earth energy? Visualize who you are in this new earth energy. And the more you visualize what you are doing in this new earth energy, you can work backwards from that. Okay, in this new earth energy, I feel I'm working out, so I'm going to start working out. In this new earth energy, I feel that I have a really happy life. I'm happy and I'm smiling and I'm always joyful. Start doing that today. Fake it till you make it. That's what Spirit always says. That's just the reality of this dualistic world we live in. We have to sometimes fake it till we make it. Tell ourselves we're happy over and over again until our brain shifts and something clicks and it's like, oh, I keep saying I'm happy. I keep feeling into the emotions of being happy. So this must be our new set reality. Let me shift that. That's just how it works. That's how manifestation works. I mean, I didn't create this reality. You didn't create this reality. God created this reality to help us learn and grow and understand. So this is how it is. And we have to just work with the laws of attraction, work with the laws of the universe and how that all plays out, which is visualize it, feel it, see it, believe it, use all your senses to create your reality, because we are here as creators to create the life we so choose to live. You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. Exactly. We have shifted. We are no longer in the past. We are moving ahead, full steam ahead. We are on this new timeline, on this train to a new earth. We can't go backwards. So everything you used to do in the past, we can't do it anymore. We can't eat the same way anymore. We can't date the same people anymore. We can't choose the same habits anymore. We have to shift. We have to change. We have to acclimate to this new energy. Acclimate to this new energy and work in a new vibrational way. Work in a new physical way. Work in a new mental way, a new spiritual way. All of this energy that we're walking into is not forcing us, but really pushing us to think differently, to be different. Can't use, okay, they're bringing up Einstein right now. You cannot solve a problem from the same energy that the situation was created, right? Mortality, life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Yeah. So get back to the joy. Get back to that which makes you happy. Find out who this new version of you is. Find out what your soul is really wanting to express creatively. You know, how does your soul want to express itself? It's really about tapping into, yeah, like opening that bag of wonder, like right here with the eye, opening that bag of wonder, that new gift, that new present that Spirit has offered us. It's time to shift. It's time. Look at this, you guys. We've got the paintbrush, we've got the clock, and we've got the little, you know, bag with the eye here. So it's about visualizing what you want, creating it in your mind, and doing this every single day, focusing, giving time and intention and energy to that which you're creating. So waking up every single day for 10 minutes, visualizing the life you want and really feeling into it and believing it as a possibility, like as if you're already there and it's just a memory that you're walking through in your mind. You're visualizing it as a memory, like this is what I do every day. This is where I go. This is who I talk to. This is how I feel. This is the job I have. This is the life I have. Really create it in your mind and live in that vision for 10 minutes a day. Every single morning, the first thing you do when you wake up, and have gratitude for it. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this reality. And that's how we shift. That's how we call in our manifestations quicker. All right, let's get some tarot. What does this mean for humanity? Any advice? Ace of Pentacles, ground your energy. Ground your energy into this now present moment. Really stay in this now present moment while you visualize and create that manifestation in your mind. And hold on to it and ground it and plant those seeds. Those seeds are coming up very, very soon. They're going to come through very, very soon, your manifestations, if you heed the advice in this video. Page of Swords, this is new ideas coming in, new information, studying something new. You know, what do you want to create? What new knowledge or information do you need to access or look into to make this happen? And not being consumed with the news of what you're hearing in the outside world. Don't consume yourself with it. You can be aware of it, but don't let it overtake your energy and you now lower your vibration, because this is about staying in this new timeline. We're not going back to the old. So the old timeline is still existing, you guys, and it's going to do its damnedest to get you reeled back into that old timeline. And you're going to say, no, I see you. I choose not to be in that timeline anymore. No, thank you. I'm now on this new timeline of happiness, of joy, of abundance, peace, and love. Thank you. Yeah, death, rebirth happening. We're all walking through this rebirth. This is a major, major death of the old ways. So with death, again, it's the ugly, it's the chaotic, it's the butterfly in the chrysalis before it becomes a butterfly, the caterpillar fighting its way, transformation. Two of Swords, you know, really holding on to that vision and not walking backwards, choosing to continue and progress forward ahead. Now is the time to, you know, put the past behind you and just keep moving forward. Don't be tempted to go backwards. However it tempts you, and it's going to tempt you. It really, really is. That old energy is really going to tempt you. It's, again, like that analogy of going through school. Do you want to have to repeat that grade, or do you want to graduate into the next level? Because you'll repeat that grade of education if you decide to go backwards. You'll have to walk through the same lessons, the same tests, until finally the light bulb clicks and you're like, okay, I get it. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to walk through those lessons or tests anymore. I choose to move forward and progress forward and have the courage, have the faith, have the belief and the trust in my guides, my angels, my higher self, knowing that this is the path I'm now supposed to take. Okay, Page of Wands. Creative ideas here coming through. Really thinking on what you want. Visualizing it right now. After you watch this video, go visualize the life you want. Yeah, Two of Cups. Partnerships. New love coming in. Emotional fulfillment. Emotional offers coming in. The Fool. New beginnings. Happier days. Yeah, Six of Swords, transition, change, moving away from the old, walking away, having that courage to move away. Let's get one more. Eight of Wands, yeah, it's happening fast, you guys. This energy is, okay, Metatron's showing me like a bullet train versus like, if you've ever seen a bullet train, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they go up to like 200 miles an hour. I could be wrong. Anyway, it's not the point of how fast they go. The point is they go really fast compared to like a normal train, which I think is like 90 miles an hour, okay? So the timeline that we've shifted into is like that bullet train. It's 200 miles an hour versus this 90 miles an hour train that we used to be on. So life and vibrations, everything shifted at a slower level. As you level up vibrationally, the timeline that you pick up on that is a higher timeline, you're now on that train that is going faster. So what does that mean? Your manifestations come in faster. The things you think on come in faster. You can manifest at a quicker pace. The time is speeding up. Things are happening more quickly. Then, you know, it's like they're showing me walking through mud versus now walking through sand. You know, it's still not like lightning speed, but it's quicker, right? Walking through mud is very hard. You get stuck. It's like, oh God, like, and then you walk through sand. It's still a little bit like, okay, it's not as fast, but we're getting there a little bit quicker. So that's the energy shift. It's like we left the mud, now we're into the sand, and we have to just keep going, keep pushing through, keep carrying on. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Happiness, contentment, emotional offers here, joy, abundance, material abundance, all of that. Emotional happiness coming in. I just want one more. Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's all about being in your power, you guys. Holding your power, not allowing the power of others' thoughts or words like the news, the media, not allowing that power to overtake your power, knowing that you're a sovereign being and you are here for a reason to utilize your power and to create. This is a power card, but it's also a creative card. So using your power to create the reality that you want. All right, I'm sending you so much positive energy. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you a little bit of optimism, feeling a little bit better about where we're at as a humanity, as a collective. And yeah, I'm sending you happy vibes today, and for those of you celebrating Easter, I hope you have a truly amazing day, and I will see you in another video. Bye.